How many teenage students commit suicide every year due to bullying? What percentage?
Probably above 50.
Actually, the actual percentage is about 14% by Yale University as a study that was done. If someone comes to you about bullying, what are you urged to do?
Try to help them.
The answer we had gotten was tell a trusted adult, teacher, parent, etc. Why do people bully others?
For them to get their anger out for maybe something that happened at home.
The answers we had found were insecurity, powerless feeling, need to control, and bullying is rewarded. How many teenage students commit suicide because of bullying every year?
In my opinion, there's been a lot, especially this year, because of bullying going through different phases, either online or
But what do you think the percentage is?
60.
Over 14% of high school students have considered suicide and almost 7% have attempted it. Bully victims are between 2 and 9 times more likely to consider suicide than non-victims, according to a study at Yale University. Have you ever been a bystander to another student being bullied?
Yes.
If you were ever bullied, what was it like?
I have been bullied, and it was also personal.
What percentage of students do you think commit suicide every year as of bullying?
7%.
It is 14% by Yale University. At what point does conflict between students become bullying?
Well, I think there's always a little bit of gray area there, but the biggest thing what it comes down to is, when it really starts to become personal and repetitive. I think when you're joking around with friends and you have private relations with someone, or it's like an inside joke, that's okay. But the second it starts to get to a personal matter and repetitive, then I believe that's what it turns into. Well, bullying, I think, is kind of going off the last answer a little bit, is repeatedly giving someone a hard time and make fun of them, about something about them or anything that's kind of personal to them, and doing that over a period of time is when it turns from maybe having a joke with a close friend to turn into a bullying situation.
What percentage of teenage students commit suicide every year because of bullying?
If I had to take a guess, I'm gonna guess it would be around maybe 10%.
Over 14% of high school students have considered suicide, and almost 7% have attempted it. Bullying victims between 2 and 9 times more likely to commit suicide than non-victims, according to a study at Yale University. What are reasons for bullying?
Reasons for bullying are usually like a bad home life, bad past, or even just bad grades, or treated badly by other people.
Why do people bully others?
Because they just have either bad self-confidence or they feel better just attacking other people.
Percentage of high school students commit suicide every year?
About probably maybe 15%.
You're close, it was 14%. Why is bullying such an important problem?
Because it happens everywhere in every school around the world. Everyone gets bullied at some point in their life.
Mostly gets bullied if bullying is the situation.
Probably the quiet kids who want to be left alone, or just kind of like non-sports kids, from what I can tell.
Teenagers commit suicide every year because of bullying. What percentage do you think?
It's pretty high. I can't say off my head, but around 12%.
Over 14% of high school students have committed suicide by a study of Yale University. How many teenagers, the percentage do you think, commit suicide every year due to bullying?
20%.
The actual percentage is 14% of high school students commit suicide every year.